Petra. Rock City. More than 2,000 years ago, a group of people built an amazing city in the Middle East. They used special tools to carve buildings out of mountains. These people were the Nabateans. Their beautiful rock city was Petra, city in the desert. Petra is in the country of Jordan in one of Earth's driest deserts. Red sandstone cliffs and canyons are all that can be seen for many miles. A canyon called the Seek leads to Petra. It is the main way to reach the city. Buried City. The city of Petra is 264 square kilometers. The downtown area is 6 square kilometers. The city has hundreds of tombs and other structures. Most of Petra is still buried under the ground. Scientists find more structures as they dig it up. The treasury is Petra's best-known structures. The royal tombs are where they buried their kings. Other famous structures include the theater, Petra Museum, and the Petra Museum, and the monastery. Many structures are over 30 miles tall. The Nabateans also made many structures to collect, store, and carry water. They could not have lived in such a dry place without a way to get and hold water. A busy trade center. Long ago, people from the Middle East, Asia, and Africa crossed the desert to trade with each other. They traveled through the land where the Nabateans lived. The Nabateans took care of camels, goats, and sheep. At first, they wandered from place to place. Later, they grew rich, settled down, and built Petra. Scientists think the Nabateans built the Rock City around 300 BCE. Over time, it became a busy trade center. Not much is known about the Nabateans, but it is known that they worshipped the sun. Scientists know this from studying Petra's most important structures on certain days to the year. The sun lights up special parts of these structures. The Nabateans must have built them on purpose, so the sun would shine on them that way. The Romans had a big empire base in Italy. Romans took over Petra in 106 CE. People's lives mostly stayed the same. They built new structures that looked more like Roman structures. A huge earthquake in 363 CE broke Petra's water system. People started leaving the city at that time. Other big earthquake happened in 551. Arabs took over Petra about 100 years later. The last people left Petra soon later. Building Petra. Many of Petra's structures are carved right into the mountains. Others are built from sandstone, taken from the mountains. A few structures are used both methods. Scientists are certain that Petra's carved structures were made from the top down. They know this because some structures were never finished. They are only carved at the top. No one knows for sure how the Neptunes made the carves and structures. Some scientists think they removed large blocks of sandstone, leaving huge rock steps. Carvers would have stood on the steps as they walked up high. Other scientists think the carvers put strong pins into the rock, and then they reset a wooden board on the pins. They would have stood on the board while they worked. Scientists hope to learn more as they keep studying Petra. Seeing Petra. More than 400,000 people visit Petra each year. No cars are allowed. So many people walk through the sea to get there. Others ride a horse, donkey, or camel. Visitors walk around Petra on their own. It can take up to 5 days to see everything. New discoveries. Scientists learn more about Petra all the time. Not long ago, they found pools, gardens, and fountains. Every discovery shows more about how smart the Neptunes were. They figured out how to bring water to a very dry desert. Long ago, people came to Petra because of water. More than 2,000 years later, they become to see a beautiful rock city.